Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. It was an absolutely stunning location. Very, very beautiful, my god. I mean, just look at the place. Clouds, yellow, like, plants, like an observatory, some absolutely beautiful mountains, a house over here in the distance, maybe some people. The real question is, where in the world are we? And to that, I really don't know. Now, we could be in something like a Peru, or like a South America type thing, and I think that's rather maybe likely, but I don't think that's how these mountains look. Maybe it is. I mean, look how high we are above the cloud layer. That's pretty crazy. Maybe we're in Africa somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we're in Europe, although I think these mountains are probably a bit snowy here. And so are these ones. So I've got to admit, I really don't know where we are. I guess I'm going to go with South America. I'm kind of feeling maybe Europe. I guess we're going to go on South America, although I really... let's go like northern Peru, maybe? Oh, something's telling me I'm really wrong. Europe? No. Wow, really? Oh, Funchal has mountains that tall. Sorry. Madeira? That's the name of the island? My god, that has mountains that tall? Well, I wouldn't have guessed that much. Wow. That's amazing. That's really, really tall mountains. Beautiful. Stunning, actually. 879. Well, you learn something new every day. Hopefully, some of you guys didn't learn something new and were able to figure that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A frozen lake. That's right, a lake that is frozen. Interestingly enough, it looks like wherever this place is was quite cold for a long time and then suffered some kind of heat wave that melted a lot of the snow that was on top of the ice and then refroze itself into this, which actually is pretty cool. I bet you it makes a fun crunch underneath your feet when you walk on this ice here, because it's like ice on top of snow on top of ice on top of a lake. Wow. Oh, would you look at that? And we've got somebody right over here. Oh, there you go. She looks very excited to give herself a nice little walk on this frozen river. Doesn't that look like fun? It looks like fun to me. My god, I'm already missing winter. I don't really miss it that much. But to be honest, the winter weather, it's quite nice when it's a little bit cooler outside. I wouldn't say that I want it to be winter cold, though. I think fall is going to be, you know, get hyped for fall, right? Not so damn hot. Anyways, this is today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won, so if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge. A viewer challenge brought to us by none other than someone from Geelong, who I believe we did a challenge from not too long ago. Now, the reason we're doing this challenge is because you guys have answered the call, the challenge that I put out for you guys a little while ago. Actually, I probably started mentioning it around April, but finally, the puzzle has been solved due to a lot of work put forth by a lot of you guys, actually. Trying to find me in Google Street View. I told you guys in April that I saw that Google truck, and then I told you guys in like late May that indeed I was found somewhere, and then through a long series of very small clues mentioning it throughout a bunch of episodes, eventually I got my first guess, and then yesterday I decided, you know what, I think it's time to drop some big clues. And yeah, I guess they were big clues because 3 of you guys actually were able to find me. This is a challenge that will include me in it at the later end. But it's not just someone from Geelong, by the way. Big credits going to Oscar Kizilchis and Neil Sylvanus. You both as well found me. And yeah, so both of you also found that same picture, but this is actually a challenge sent by someone from Geelong, which includes the last location as the location that you'll be able to see me. So thank you so much for sending this in. Thank you so much, all of y'all, for doing that scavenger hunt. And I guess now it's time to hop right into this one. If you are interested in creating your own custom challenge, whether with a theme, which this one doesn't really have a theme. When one of the last locations is me, but other than that, there's not much of a theme on this one, I guess. Well, maybe there is. We'll find out as we go along. But if you are interested in creating one, all you need to do, look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. All right, let's get right to it. Starting the challenge. Okay. Well, we appear to be in Russia. That's right, Russia. Very cool. I believe so. Or that looks like a flag, actually, of Kazakhstan. Do I think that's an embassy? It's hard to tell. Could be a few things. But let's take a look. What do we see here? Nothing that I can make out. That's for sure. Nothing like leaps out at me as being the name of something that I should be recognizing. And there's very few Russian words that would, in fact, be something like that. So, there's not very much of a chance anyway. Starting off, not very good chance. But, maybe. Enigma, there you go. So, hinting at the puzzle. And we've got a nice couple in a real estate poster over there. So, let's take a look at this place here. Now, where does this remind me of? This reminds me of... I'll be honest, I really don't know where this reminds me of. So we got a bunch of people over there. I don't know who these people are, but maybe they are of some sort of importance. So we'll just keep moving on down here. BTB. All right, bank. All right, that makes sense. Bank is bank. And, well, I think it was spelled with an H, but that's okay. Do I have any idea? We got taxi. All right, taxi. All right, that seems to make sense. I wonder if it's pronounced taxi. I bet you it is. I bet you it is pronounced taxi. Now, do I know anything about this location? Well, it's quite wintry. It's quite cold. So maybe we're going to be like a Vladivostok, or maybe we're going to be a this place. I think Vladivostok might not be the worst guess that I've ever put forward. Or maybe Khabarovsk. That's another possibility as well. Let's take a look. Can we see some big signs? Kebab. That doesn't really help me at all. All right. Well, we got some chicken for some kebabs for $129.99. It seems expensive, but you never know. Nova Motors. All right. Do we have any idea where we are? We are in something that starts with an A. All right. So Russian cities that start with an A. We've got none of them really come to mind. We've got I believe this is the name of the city. I don't think it's this. It could be, I guess. A city that starts with an A. Well, that kind of does, but no, we're looking at a city AM. Actually, does this one up here? Murmansk? No, of course Murmansk doesn't start with an A. Come on now. And no, that's nothing there. Yeah, you know what? Nothing is really coming to mind. I can't think of really a city that this could be. Oh, this one over here. But that doesn't look like the same thing as that. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I think my chances of figuring this out are pretty low. So I'm just gonna go with the one, the only, the old Vladivostok. Let's make the guess, and the answer was no. It was okay. This city here, interesting. I don't know if we've ever really been there. Well, I had the right sort of feel for it, right? It's in Russia, but far away. 2198. So not in the normal place of Russia you normally see. All right, what do we got here? We got a bridge. We're driving on the left. So important things to note. And we appear to be, for whatever reason, I was feeling we were entering a country. But other than that, I don't really know. So we're entering a country. Pekan Papar. Interesting. For whatever reason, I was feeling that we were going to be in Indonesia, actually. Actually, that would make sense, right? Indonesia would make sense with RM. Malaysia. Oh, maybe Malaysia is the answer. RM. Because I thought RP was the Indonesian currency. Maybe it's not. Huh. Merry Christmas. Well, there you go. So, Merry Christmas. And we've got PBS. Okay. Well, we've got a shape of something here. This appears to be an island. So, you know, Indonesia comes to mind. Malaysia, maybe. Is there... No, that's not something like this. It's like shaking hands. That's interesting. B. Bali? No, Brunei. Bali is, you know, doesn't look like Bali to me. Does it look like any one of the islands that I can immediately make out? Well, we could be in this area of Malaysia. That would be interesting. That doesn't really look at all like this, I'll be honest with you. And it doesn't, yeah, there's nothing I can really make out. So unless we're like around here, which would be interesting. Unless this is Singapore. No, it doesn't look like Singapore to me. No, I'm going to say it doesn't look like Singapore to me. Okay, so a little bit confused. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. That was very nice. That's very nice to see. We're in Indonesia. You know, to be honest, I don't know if we're in Indonesia or we're in Malaysia, so it's hard to tell. It's sort of interesting to find out. I don't know how much of the population of Indonesia celebrates Christmas. Maybe there's a decent population of Indonesia that celebrates Christmas. But you know, if I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't have thought there would have been I wouldn't have really thought there would have been a big population in Indonesia that would celebrate Christmas. But maybe. So maybe we're not in Indonesia. Maybe we are. But I think we're definitely around there. Malaysia. It's also a possibility. Kitchen Nightmares. Dallas. Oh, God. In Dallas? Well, I guess TM. Yeah, Malaysia. So we're in Malaysia. Okay, that makes maybe sense as well. Where in Malaysia are we? It looked like we were on some kind of island. But I'll be honest with you. I can't tell what island this would be. Would this be the island in question? Is there a Malaysian island? How about this? Does that look like that little island we saw? Sure. Why not? Let's make the guess. The answer was no. Oh, it's right. I was going to guess this area over here, but I didn't. All right, so Malaysia was the answer. Oh, very cool. It's nice to see, you know, pictures taken around a certain time of year, right? You know, it's like, you know, I guess that picture was taken around, you know, New Year's time. It was like Merry Christmas, stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun seeing, you know, a picture that really sets yourself in a certain period in time. I don't know why that I find that interesting, but I do. All right, where are we now? France? Perhaps we are in France. Doolan House. All right. Vacancies. Interesting. Cliff Rooms. Okay. So are we in Ireland? It's my guess right now that we are indeed in Ireland. Also saw a clover. Of course, a symbol of Ireland, perhaps. But the question is, where are we? Riverside? Yeah. A Doolan Cave. All right. So we're in a place called that. We are indeed in Ireland. Where in Ireland is the Doolan Cave going to be found? McDermott's Pub. So all good questions, all good places. This is probably going to be a tiny little island, if I had to guess. Oh, wait, isn't there little islands around? No, there's none there. What about up here? No. What about around over here? I'm never going to find it. Dunglow. I thought it said dunghole. Well, that would have been amazing. Are there... There are little islands. What about over here? Duega. Do I think that's over here? Well, I'd say there's a chance. There's a chance that we're somewhere like that. Although Doolin is really where we are, but that's okay. Ard. It's like one of the spells from The Witcher. Dingle. Could be in Dingle. Dunquin. Yeah, nothing's gonna jump out at me here. I believe we are in Ireland and not Northern Ireland. And for whatever reason, I felt like we were on a small island, but now that I look at it, I'm not feeling that same, thing. Is there water near? Oh, there is. Okay. Well, the water is to the west, so I would say, yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. The answer was, oh, there it is. Found Doolin. It actually appeared on the map pretty quick, but there you go. Doolin. It's just south of Galway. 3140, and then we appear to be at some kind of resort for skiing. Well, that's pretty cool. All right. Have any idea what country we would be in based on what I can see? Well, all right, let's look at there. A lot of big vans, a surprising number of them, if I'm being honest. A lot of big SUVs. How many pickup trucks can I see? Not many. Maybe this is a pickup truck. This, I don't really know. But other than that, it's SUVs and cars. Okay. All right, that's interesting. So we got TV, beautiful little chalet here. Wow. That is really, really nice looking. But is there anything that leaps out to help me figure out where we are? A nice little kitchen. Everything seems pretty standard. There's nothing here that seems out of the ordinary to make me believe that we are in, or at least that there's a possibility that we are not. No, there's a possibility. There's definitely a possibility that we're not in North America, but there's nothing here that makes me think we're definitely not in North America. Everything you see here could easily be found in North America. Everything. Including pictures like this. And I do feel like we are in North America. I don't know. I feel like that makes sense now that I think about it. So where is this going to be if it's going to be in North America? Well, we could be in like a Colorado-y area. That seems like it makes a lot of sense. There's snow, or we could be in Canada. I think Canada also makes sense. I guess I'm going to go with Canada on this one. Helicopter pad. My God, taking themselves real seriously here. But, you know, can never be too careful on the old slopes. So I am going to go with Canada, I guess. Let's go somewhere within Jasper National Park. Although, really, do I really feel like we're in Jasper? I guess I do. Somewhere like, you know, not, you know, maybe like around, somewhere around, like over here. Make the guess. Australia. Should have figured that one out. Australia. Yeah, maybe the vehicle choice. You know, I keep forgetting. I know that you can ski in Australia. And it did say 360 South, so it popped in my mind. Actually, no, for whatever reason I was thinking South America. I did forget. I mean, I know, this is not a shock to me that you can ski in Australia. But for whatever reason, it always eludes me. Because I just know that you can do it. But when I saw 360 South, I thought South America. And then seeing everything, I thought, no, we're not in South America. So then I went with North America. But of course, I should have remembered Australia. There you go, 148. So that was a terrible guess. All right, and this challenge was from someone from Geelong, so I really should have remembered that. And this, finally, is the location in which you can find me. And there I am, right here. This little character right here. This is me. There you go. The challenge has been successfully done. There you go. That's where I am walking down the street. Here I am taking a look over at the Google car. And here is that big 2017 sign that I was talking about. That really isn't anything that should bother anyone, but it bothers me because that has been there since like September 2015. And that's just too damn early. I feel like it's too damn early. So anyways, I guess I could talk about this little area over here. There's a lot of stuff to see. So as you navigate around, you know, some of the pictures that kind of disappear because this is a really weird intersection. And it kind of starts over here, but like with this street over here, it's sort of difficult to see. But there you go. You can see me, and as you go over this way, you sort of get stuck in a photosphere. Oh, come on, Empire Grill. I don't want to go there. Empire Grill is actually a pretty decent restaurant. It's not great, but no, it is pretty good. You know, what am I saying? I like Empire Grill. I think it's one of the good restaurants downtown. Although, to be honest, I'm a big fan of the Blue Cactus. I think this is also quite a good restaurant. There you go. You got me walking around this. I mean, this is actually, like, if you see this shirt in person, it's a really hideous shirt. I mean, maybe it looks pretty normal from here, but believe me, that is a absolutely hideous shirt in person. That's for sure. All right, so what do we have? What do we have here? Is there anything to talk about over here? No, none of these places are particularly interesting. This place over here makes a decent burrito, but I would say it's nothing to write home about. What else is there down the street? Oh, the Senate. There you go. That's a pretty good bar. I would say that the Senate is a pretty decent bar. A lot of people love to go to the Heart and Crown, which is this bar right over here. I would say that this is extremely, extremely overrated and is a damn labyrinth. Like, it's impossible to navigate your way around that place. There is just, it's really impossible to navigate your way around the Heart and Crown. It's huge. It's absolutely giant. It's like 17 different bars all combined into one, and it's awful. So go to the Senate. I recommend it. Here's this weird little dummy that the people have on their balcony. They've had it there for years. I've always found that to be a bit bizarre. Anyways, here I am walking on the street saying goodbye. So yeah, there you go. Good restaurant right here, I would say. I would say the Empire Grill is also quite nice. Oh, here's the King Eddie. That's what this place is called. Some sort of burger place. Not very good. Sausage Kitchen. There you go. That's a great place if you want to get food from Poland, Czech Republic, Germany, this kind of area over here. Quite good. Well, one of the few places you can get that kind of stuff downtown. So I would say Sausage Kitchen is kind of a hit or miss, but definitely a great place to get food from around there. Zach's Diner, a much beloved place in Ottawa. It's pretty good, but not great by any stretch. It's an okay diner. It's open 24 hours, which at least makes it kind of special. 24 hours a day. That's pretty nice. 24 hours a day. You can't really go too wrong. But it's really like it's all right. Here's flowers, and here's currently I guess this was taken in April, so they're still setting up. But right now you can get like a lot of local farmers and stuff like that. Little farmers markets going on over in this area currently during the summer. They also set up on this side of the street as well. You can buy like crafts and things like that. Usually this is the like vegetable area. Farmers market type place, but they set up on both sides of the street. And over here is where you can get maple syrup all the damn time. I don't know why you get maple syrup here all the time, but you just do. It's where you can buy it. Do I ever buy maple syrup there? I'm going to say no, but there you go. Here's a McDonald's. It's really terrible, terrible McDonald's. So there you go. This place right over here, quite a good little deli right over here. You get some, it's like an Italian-style deli. Quite good, I would say that this one over here definitely passes the old test, I would say. Is there anything else of note around here? Beaver Tails, I guess, is there. I mean, if you're a tourist in Ottawa, you might as well have a beaver tail. It's just a cinnamon pastry. Well, it's just a pastry, first of all. Don't let them make you think that you want to get any kind of their weird nonsense brands, because they got a ton of like ones that really suck. If you get a beaver tail, you want to go with Killaloe Sunrise. That is the good one. Killaloe Sunrise is very nice. It's cinnamon sugar and then a little bit of lemon on there, and it is wonderful. Any of the other kinds, it's just completely useless. Don't go for that. If you get a beaver tail in Ottawa, get yourself a Killaloe Sunrise. It's one of the cheaper ones as well, and it's all you are going to want. It's delicious. If you get like chocolate banana or some kind of like fancy weird maple syrup thing, that's just them trying to steal your money. Real Sports Bar and Grill, very fancy, really nice sports bar. If you're going to be watching the big game, there is a good place to do it. And the original Giant Tiger, home of the original Giant Tiger, Dunn's is absolutely terrible. What else can I say about places around here? Don't go to Dunn's. I really dislike it. If you want to go to Dunn's, there's a better Dunn's somewhere further away. The Keg, actually, even though it's a big chain, you know what? The Keg is actually a pretty good restaurant. Very nice restaurant. I would say I give it 2 thumbs up. Even though it's a chain, it's very nice. So there you go. That gets my recommendation. If you want to get yourself like a fancy pizza, don't let the people at the Grand, which is this restaurant over here, fool you. No. Vittoria Trattoria has a much better sort of like like wood fire pizza type thing. They have a much better one than the Grand, so don't let the people at the Grand fool you, making you think that that one is worth getting. What else is there to see over here? Oh, actually, here you go. You got to give more recommendations to places. I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing, giving recommendations to places if you're going to be coming down here. Because I mean, if you're going to be like a tourist, then you're probably going to come down in this area. It's one of the places that you would go. This one's going to be a bit far out of the way, but I would say is definitely worth it if you're a fan of the chain Nando's, but you would like a much better chicken. You could go right over here to Pili Pili wood charcoal grilled chicken. It is very superior to Nando's or some sort of big chain like that. It's very good. Very good there. All right, so now we found Rito Street, the big main artery of the city. So there you go. It's not really a main artery of the city. It's just a busy street and a place that you would probably be around. They're renovating this big mall right here, the old Rito Center. Been renovating that forever. And here's where the light rail train is going to pop up from underground. There's another place I recommend. Oh, okay, here's another place that I recommend. It's all the way down this way. We've gone pretty far here. You probably didn't really notice that, but this is actually quite far down the street. This right here, by far the best shawarma place in the entire city. It's right here, Shawarma Palace. Do not be confused because there is about 10,000 more shawarma places that are going to be around. Don't go to them. They're all terrible. This one right here is the best place in town and is definitely worth it because it's very good. There's a lot of terrible shawarma places. That is actually a very good one. What else is there to say about stuff around here? I mean, that's enough for my tour of the sort of Byward Market area. Actually, there's a Milestones over here. Up here. I'm pretty sure that's another big chain or something like that. But I would say that, that's if you're looking for like a fancy bar. I would say that, the Milestones is actually pretty good. Actually, it's a pretty funny building. Open text. I always look at this building and feel like they wanted to order a billboard for like their company and then accidentally like left like the default text in like the box where they were going to enter what they wanted on their billboard. So it just says open text. I know that doesn't really make sense as a story, but that's what I feel. That's what I feel like happened there. So there you go. And yeah, there's a Tim Hortons right here, and there's also a Tim Hortons, the very first store when you actually enter the mall as well. But yeah, everything is under construction. Can we see it? Let's find out. Are we gonna be able to see? No. There's Tim Hortons. First thing you step in, Tim Hortons. Also, one right across the street. Also, there's about like 1 million Subway restaurants around as well. Plenty of things. So I think that's a pretty good tour of the market. I mean, yeah, Kebab Prince, terrible. Don't go there. Also, this one over here, Three Brothers, not good. This shawarma over here, Castle Shawarma, not good. Don't go there. There's probably like 3 more down that road. Don't go to any one of those. Take the long walk. Go to Shawarma Palace. You won't regret it. Here's how many more shawarma places there are. Shawarma Deluxe is also not very good. Where are other ones? There's another one down over here somewhere. There used to be one on that street corner as well, but I think that one is gone. It's like over here. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's here. There you go. The Shawarma Place. Yeah, that place also not very good. So there you go. That I think that pretty much summarizes my whole tour of the place, and you got to see me, which is always interesting. And there you go. There he is, the one, the only, me. All right. Well, now we know where we are, so I'm just gonna make that guess. We are right over here, right in Ottawa, and we were right there. And the answer, indeed, 6479. Well, I know where I am. Right there. Look at that. So pretty good, except for the Australia guess, where for whatever reason I completely forget we can be in Australia. But there you go. I guess Russia, that was pretty good. Malaysia, yeah, I guess Malaysia, but I was gonna guess here, but then I kind of forgot. Then Ireland, yeah, Ireland. We indeed were there. Completely wrong. Australia is not Jasper. And then finally, the secret location. There you go. That's where I am. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I know I certainly have, and congratulations to everyone who went hunting. Thank you so much for, all of your, for spending time trying to find me. That was a fun little game, wasn't it? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.